Hello and welcome to another installment of Comparative Reasoning. I'm your host, Sidra Kennedy, and this is about trolls and COVID-19. I'm trying to adjust my mic here. So look, I'm just going to be straight up. If you're a troll, and I have been trolled, not successfully, but they try. And let me explain why. Trolls, they're not intelligent. They're witty, but they're not intelligent. They're extremely witty, but they're not wise either. They're not. Trolls, at the end of the day, granted, people, being stupid is a choice. Being misinformed is half a choice. But trolls are next level stupid. They don't think critically. They think 100% emotionally with ego boosting it. That's where they are. COVID-19, since anything has been around that's a detriment, you got trolls that rail against it. Oh, it's not true. And if they are on the right, they say, oh, it's the libs and some agenda thing. And people on the left, they're usually like, we're trying to do the right thing. What is wrong with y'all? And so then you got the left angry at the right LOLing at the left. So it becomes a debate instead of, okay, you people on the right and you people that are sprinkled in the left that's saying this negative thing, instead of trying to get the absolute truth, not from your pundits, from your little, bubbles, but you're the ones that want to talk about from everywhere, right? It's information. You got to get the information and get it from everywhere. Those on the left, you know where they have come from? They've come from the right, usually. Some have come from the right because they realize what in the world have I been listening to. But when it comes to this COVID-19 thing, trolls aren't bright at all. They rail against the vaccinations. They rail against why you should not get vaccinated. They say they put microchips in there to control you. Why do I say next level stupid? Because how are you going to get a microchip inside of a syringe? And let's say there's a microchip that's great enough, in terms of technology wise, great enough to be that small to get into a syringe. How are you going to squeeze it through that hypodermic needle? I mean, in order for anything electrical to function, it's got to have wires. It's got to have a power source. It's got to have that. Without that, it doesn't function. The smallest microchip can almost fit in the center two most rings of your fingerprint. That's real small, but it still can't get through a hypodermic needle. And there's no such thing as they put it in there in separate ways, like 5 or 6 injections, because you only get 2. And if you say 2, then that means it's in halves. And if you put it in half, it still can't get through that needle. That needle would have to be thick. And I mean real thick, like you're trying to pierce some kind of armor or something. But they don't care about that. They only care about making you feel bad, making you feel dumb, getting brownie points on someone's side or their own egos. Just, I got them. And they help spread the very misinformation that they say those that are trying to stop COVID-19 are spreading. That's why they are next level stupid, not bright, unintelligent people. Because wisdom dictates you do what's wise and get it done. The Kansas flu, which is still here today, it took a while to get a vaccine, and by the time they did, it had so many variants out there, people just had to build a natural immunity to it, and it killed hundreds of thousands. And this one has killed almost 1 million people. Everything was rushed to get it done so you'd be safe. And people are stupid. You want to know who they are? the ones that don't wear a mask. Or I'm wearing a mask, yeah, but it's like a chin diaper. You know, I saw that on South Park. I was like, what? Called a chin diaper. And I was like, yeah, perfect. And the other ones, it's like, I'm wearing it. No, you're not. Or the ones that wear it around their mouth, but under their nose. And they say, I'm wearing it because, I want to go out. It ain't about what you want. It's about what's best. And that's what wisdom dictates. You want what you want, and then you're going to get what you want, no matter how much of a detriment you are to others. And you're going to say what you want, no matter how much of a detriment it is to doing the right thing. Then you are as much of a killer as COVID-19. You don't have to go out and spread it, but you're spreading the fuel that keeps people from getting it because they don't want to feel stupid, and you're trolling. It does get to them. I've been trolled about COVID-19. Guess what? I got my 2 shots. And I haven't changed a bit. I saw no wires in the syringe. I saw no wires going into me. I didn't feel any wires, and and no, I haven't been magnetized. Now, if I do anything and I'm getting sweaty, yeah, coins will stick to me if I'm sweating and stuff. I guess that just happens. But then again, that's been happening since, I was a little kid. So maybe COVID's been around longer than we think, how you trolls want to be. So COVID's been around since that because, this. Oh, man. I don't have a solution. Not one that anyone would like. Okay, I would like it. I'm a little demented that way in that sense. Because I think if you're a troll, you should be punished. And you're going to put out some kind of thing that's going to get people hurt. And I'm talking about, oh yeah, this and that. Are you really going to believe this? Are you going to believe that? It's just a political agenda. Once you do that and your words are aiding the side that's causing pain, that's proven, it's proven death, proven COVID's not real with, almost 700,000 people dead. Yeah, that's next level stupid. That's ignorance beyond compare. People are dead, and that many people at a minimum times 3 are mourning. And it's such a quick rip from their lives. And all of these beliefs made up are merely beliefs. No facts, no figures, no nothing. They're just beliefs. And if a belief is a fact, then it's a fact that you are dangerous. This has been Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.